Okay, well, we're back over here at the Callisburg Barndominium, and we've been making quite a bit of progress. Right now, what's been completed is we've got the roof put on. The sheeting guys came the other day. After we were able to get the materials here, I think they came the very next day. Meanwhile, we've been able to get the wood framers here to get started, which is always nice timing if you can coordinate it that way to get your roof put on, so that these guys are just kind of working in the shade, and I'm sure they appreciate it as well. But we like to do that just so we can have a good environment for our materials as they start framing. This is a key advantage in building a barndominium, especially what you would call a post frame, so to speak, or a pole barn if you're looking at it like that. In our cases, we're building a complete intentional structure. It just so happens that we do our steel frame first, allowing us to be able to cover the roof because that's what the steel frame supports. So we try to use the advantages we can when we can. Now, sometimes it doesn't work out that way due to scheduling, but in some of those cases where you can get windows and some of those things a little bit quicker, you could potentially have the framing done and all the windows installed, and when the sheeting guys come, you could do the roofing and all the wall panels at one time. As far as what we're expecting here at this stage of the game, we're looking for any kind of oopsies or mistakes when it comes to the plumbing, these kind of things in the wall, which I do have one that fell out of the wall just a little bit, but it's gonna be under a cabinet, so it won't be a problem for us to cut the concrete a little bit so we can get that back in the wall. Other than that, most everything else I think is okay at this time. I'll show you guys a little bit here on the inside. I want to take a minute real quick and say, hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that now. Also, it helps you hit the like button and ring the bell. That way you'll be notified if we post any upcoming videos. This is crucial for our channel. It allows us to keep producing and making more. So hope you guys will do that, show some support for the channel. As always, we appreciate that. All right, back to the video. Hey, I'm making it too easy on you now. I'm making it too easy. I got the shade, you working in the shade. That's the good stuff. That's I know, it's better. I'm getting Junior on here. All right, guys, I'm gonna break this down for you guys. This is kind of the entry side of the house, and this design is actually split. It's pretty easy to explain because you got most all your bedrooms and stuff on this side of the house. I think this kind of reminds me a little bit of the Cossie build that we did down there, but this is the shop here, so it is still divided where the shop is. You're gonna have a little bit smaller shop. Now, you can see how it divides down the middle there. Some of this is gonna be attic space up above, and again, that's one of the things that makes this pretty flexible, because none of this is load bearing. This is just all dividing walls here, and then you'll have all your ceiling joists and all that stuff over top. This is actually the technical appropriate front side of the house. So we have a lot of just porch here on the front. This is, like I said, your rocking chair porch, and it'll look out into just all of this cover out here. This is your front yard right there. And the access actually is back over there on that side. So these are bedrooms here. You got your, you got a shower there. You got a shower here. You got It's actually marked out on the floors here, but it's a toilet room. We'll get into some of these designs here a little bit later on. But what you need to know right now is this is all the bedrooms pretty much on this side. And this is going to be your open living room area. We're going to have a fireplace in here. We're going to have a kitchen over here, a utility room back over there, and front or back entry, whichever we're going to call it. There's going to be large access doors off the back here, as well as over here looking out, which in this case, over this porch, this is what I call that creek side, or what do we say, creek house barndominium similarities here with the big open porch and looking out over the water, which is pretty cool, pretty sweet. All of your backyard living, and looking back in, there'll be a wide open door that looks into this living room, which is one of those big, I don't know if it's panoramic or sliding or exactly what kind of door we got here. I'll have to check with the office on that. But you got just one big cover here. So this is what the Barndominium does. It gives you all this free span. A lot of this is going to be vaulted in here in this open area, so you'll see some of this ceiling height continue. And what he's doing now, that's the kitchen wall. He's framing back, and this will lead back to the utility room as well as the shop room. And he'll have a little bit of a ceiling drop right there out of that area, because this will continue from here on over to that side. This is the garage here. Not a big, huge garage, but it always makes it feel bigger because you will have a high vault in here. But you can see the brake line right here. This is going to break right there. So day by day, this is still continuing to change. And you know, that's what this is all about. Trying to make progress where you can. These guys are after it, getting it done. The making of a barn door. Got the steel, we got the wood, got the roof on. It's already providing protection over the house. And long ways to go on this, but we'll be back showing you guys more progress coming up. Okay, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. We'll be back with more, showing you guys more updates on the Callisburg Barndominium. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, all those kind of things, as it helps the analytics. And we'll be bringing you guys back more. If you haven't been paying attention, we've been posting some tour videos as well. Don't forget to check those out. I'm Josh Helm, wishing you all the best. Thanks for watching. Texas Best.